I'm going to do a little roundup of stuff that I found yesterday, and we're going to talk about them a little bit. Had a pretty good day considering, you know, it was hard digging. We're first going to start out with this bottle here. Now, this one here, if you can see it, it is an English bottle, and the thing that makes it interesting is that lip. I don't know what kind of lip that is, and it looks like a wine or a whiskey. I'm not quite sure what was in this, but obviously it was British. You just sort of know about these things because of the weird stuff like that. So, continue with the roundup here. The Duffy Small, a very common, cool bottle, but I always like finding them, and this is old, you can see, and nice one. You can't get around without getting a Gumps pure rye. This bottle's pretty common in turn of the century dumps. It was a whiskey bottle put out probably out of Baltimore, I believe. I'm not sure, but it might turn pink, and I'm going to keep it in the sun. It might have enough manganese to pink it up, so I'm going to leave that. That's always fun to find them. The Torpedo is a common bottle of this time period, 1900 to 1910, and they were around a while, but once Crown Tops took over, they hung around a little bit, but this particular style went out probably about 1900, so 1909, 1911, something like that. I'm not quite sure. There's no real cutoff date. They were used a lot. This is a common bottle in this area. It's John Ryan and it's James Ray and Son. I'm sorry, James Ray. It's local, and it's established 1867, but this is probably a 1900s applied. No, this is actually a Tool Top beer. Here's a bottle that I find a lot, and they're never in really good condition, except this one here. Not so bad. It is, of course, your standard McAllister's Mockingbird Food, and it is a cool jar. They really like their mockingbirds around here in Georgia, so he was a popular bottle. Now, here's one that I found before, and it looks like it has a crack in it, but it doesn't. It's just a fold in the glass. And this bottle is known as the, there we go, got it, Dr. Bovar's Boku Gin. And the Boku Gin is just gin, but he was a doctor, so we're apparently played himself off as one, and it was a bottle people passed off as an ailment bottle. Another common bottle is the Pond's Extract. These are very common in most dumps, and to date, people get all excited when they see the 1846, but this again, that date stays all the way up into the 1920s, so this is 1900s, but hasn't changed very much over the years. And this one here, it's a plain Jane, but you know what? It's a cool big old flask. You can see it has a bunch of things that are cool about it. Fluted top, a couple of bubbles on there. Very cool bottle. Big one. They don't usually survive that size. Now here's